Have you ever found yourself sitting across from a man, maybe on a date or even in a long-term relationship, and just thinking, what is going on inside his head? It's a feeling so many incredible women share. You feel like you're doing everything right, but he seems distant, complicated, or suddenly pulls away for reasons you can't fathom. It can leave you feeling confused, frustrated, and wondering if you'll ever truly understand men. You might even start to believe that men are some kind of unsolvable mystery, a different species altogether. But what if I told you that men aren't nearly as complicated as they seem? They aren't mysterious creatures from another planet. They're just misunderstood. The signals they send, the things they do that seem confusing, they all come from a place that is surprisingly straightforward. It's not about playing games or having the perfect looks or saying the perfect line. It's about understanding what truly connects with a man on a deep, emotional, heart level. It's about getting past the surface and tapping into the core of what makes him feel alive, seen, and utterly captivated by a woman. Today we're going to pull back the curtain. We are going to decode what men are truly, desperately searching for in a partner. We're not talking about superficial checklists or outdated advice. We're talking about the real, profound qualities that make a man see a woman not just as someone to date, but as the person he can't imagine his life without. So, if you're ready to stop guessing and start connecting, stay with me. The secrets we're about to unlock will change the way you see dating, relationships, and men forever. Let's start with something that might surprise you: the absolute bedrock of a man's attraction, emotional safety. We often think of men as the protectors, the strong ones. But deep down, every man is searching for a safe harbor. He's looking for a place, a person, with whom he can finally take off the armor he wears all day long. In his career, with his friends, in the world at large, he's expected to be confident, decisive, and in control. It's exhausting. He craves a space where he doesn't have to pretend, where he can share his fears, his doubts, his "I don't know what I'm doing" moments without being judged, or worse, seen as weak. When you can be that person for him, it's like a magnet. It's not about being his therapist or fixing his problems, it's about listening. It's about hearing him talk about a stupid mistake he made at work and saying, "That sounds so tough. I'm here for you," instead of, "Well, what you should have done is this." When he feels that you are his sanctuary, a place of peace and acceptance, his loyalty and connection to you will become unbreakable. He won't just want you, he'll need you, because you'll be the one person in the world who sees all of him and loves him anyway. Now, when I say respect, I know what you might be thinking. Of course, I respect him. But what men experience as respect goes so much deeper than just being polite or agreeing with him. Respect to a man is about feeling admired for who he is and what he does. It's about you seeing his efforts, even the small ones, and appreciating them. It's about trusting his judgment and letting him feel capable. So often, in our desire to be helpful, we can accidentally disrespect a man by micromanaging him or questioning his every decision, which makes him feel incompetent. Think about it this way. When he's trying to fix something, or figure out directions, or tell a story, let him. Give him the space to lead, even if you think you know a faster way. It's not about being passive. It's about making a conscious choice to let him feel like your hero. When you say, "I trust you," or "I love the way you handled that," it's like rocket fuel for his soul. He doesn't need you to be his cheerleader for every single thing, but he needs to know that his partner, the most important person in his world, is in his corner and believes in him. That kind of respect is intoxicating. This is one of the most powerful and, paradoxically, one of the simplest ways to draw a man closer. Have a life of your own that you are passionate about. At the beginning of a relationship, it's so easy to get swept up and want to spend every waking moment together. But the most captivating woman is not the one who makes a man her entire world. She's the one who invites him into her already fascinating world. A man is deeply attracted to a woman who has her own passions, her own friends, her own goals. It shows him that you are a whole person, not someone looking for a man to complete her. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about being hard to get because you're genuinely busy living a full and exciting life. When you have your own hobbies, whether it's a pottery class, a book club, or training for a 5K, it gives you stories to tell. It makes you more interesting. It also takes the pressure off him to be your sole source of entertainment and happiness. He gets to see you light up when you talk about something you love. And that independent joy is incredibly attractive. It gives him something to admire, something to chase, and the space to miss you, which is crucial for building desire. Life is serious enough. Work is stressful, bills are due, and responsibilities are constant. The last thing a man wants is for his relationship to feel like another item on his to-do list. This is where the magic of playfulness comes in. The ability to be silly together, to laugh at yourselves, and to not take everything so seriously is a relationship superpower. It's the inside jokes, the ridiculous dance moves in the kitchen while you're making dinner, the playful teasing that shows affection. This is the glue that holds a relationship together during tough times. A woman who can bring a sense of fun and lightheartedness into a man's life is irresistible. It signals to him that a life with you won't be a life of constant drama and heaviness. It will be an adventure. It shows that you're confident and don't get easily offended. Think about it. When you can laugh together, you can get through anything together. Playfulness breaks down walls, diffuses tension, and creates a powerful bond of shared joy. A man will always gravitate towards the woman who makes him laugh, because she's the one who makes him feel most alive. Behind every great man is not just a woman, but a woman who believes in him, often more than he believes in himself. A man's dreams and ambitions are deeply tied to his identity and his sense of purpose. They might seem lofty or unrealistic to the outside world, but to him, they are everything. One of the most profound gifts you can give him is your unwavering support for those ambitions. This doesn't mean you have to fund his startup or become his business manager. It means being his emotional bedrock. It means being the person who, when he comes home defeated and says, "I don't think I can do this," you look him in the eye and say, "Yes, you can. I've seen what you're capable of." Your belief in him acts as a mirror, reflecting his best self back at him when he can't see it. This kind of support fuels his confidence and drives him forward. When he knows he has a partner who is genuinely excited about his journey and celebrates his wins, no matter how small, he will see you as an indispensable part of his life. You're not just his girlfriend or wife, you're his teammate. Now, let's talk about a term that can sometimes be misunderstood: feminine energy. This has absolutely nothing to do with being weak, submissive, or fitting into some 1950s stereotype. In fact, it's the opposite. True feminine energy is a powerful magnetic force. It's about your warmth, your nurturing spirit, your receptivity, and your ability to connect on an emotional level. It's the soft place for him to land. In a world that often forces women to be tough and competitive, to operate in their masculine energy, tapping into your feminine side can feel like a superpower in a relationship. It's about being open and allowing him to give to you. It's receiving a compliment with a simple thank you instead of deflecting it. It's being present in the moment rather than constantly planning the next one. It's the energy that creates a sense of calm and flow. When a man is around this warm, inviting energy, it allows him to step fully into his own masculine energy of providing and protecting. It creates a beautiful polarity and a deep instinctual attraction. It's not about changing who you are. It's about embracing the radiant, soft, powerful part of you that already exists. In the age of social media filters and, those carefully curated online personas, one of the most refreshing and honestly attractive things you can be is real. Just authentically you. So many women fall into the trap of trying to be the cool girl. The girl who pretends to love everything he loves, who never gets upset, who is always perfectly agreeable. But this is not only exhausting to maintain, it's also, pretty transparent. A high-value man isn't looking for a perfect robot. He's looking for a real person with quirks, opinions, and even vulnerabilities. Your authenticity is your unique signature. It's admitting you're a terrible cook, or that you snort when you laugh, or that you're passionate about something he knows nothing about. It's about having the confidence to disagree with him respectfully and state your own perspective. When you are genuine, you give him permission to be genuine too. It builds a foundation of trust, because he knows the person he's falling for is the real you, not a character you're playing. Don't ever be afraid to let your true colors shine through. The right man won't just like them, he'll love them. I want to be very clear about this. Mystery is not about playing manipulative games or being intentionally evasive. It's not about one-word answers or acting aloof. True, Attractive mystery is about understanding that you are a deep, complex, and ever-evolving person, and there's no need to lay all your cards on the table on the first date. It's about having layers. Think of yourself as a fascinating book. You don't hand someone the book and say, "Here's the summary of every chapter." You let them read it, page by page, savoring each new discovery. This happens naturally when you have a rich life of your own, as we talked about earlier. You have stories and experiences he doesn't know about yet. It's about not oversharing every single thought, feeling, and detail of your day, especially early on. It's about maintaining a part of yourself that is just for you. This creates a natural curiosity in a man. It makes him wonder, what else is there to her? It keeps him engaged and wanting to learn more. This sense of discovery is what keeps the spark alive long after the initial attraction. Let him peel back your layers over time. Don't hand him the whole onion at once. Kindness is a beautiful and essential quality. A man wants a partner who is kind to him, to the waiter, to her family, to animals. It shows a good heart, and it's a fundamental requirement for a healthy relationship. But kindness without boundaries can be perceived as weakness or a lack of self-respect. A woman who is a doormat, who says yes to everything and never stands up for herself, is not attractive in the long term. A high-value man is drawn to a woman who is kind, but also knows her own worth. This is the power of the velvet hammer. The velvet is your warmth, your compassion, your kindness. The hammer is your strength, your clear boundaries, and your unwavering self-respect. It's being able to say, "I care about you, but the way you just spoke to me is not okay." It's knowing when to give and when to say no. This combination is incredibly powerful. It tells a man that you are a good person, but you are not a pushover. It shows him that if he wants to be in your life, he needs to treat you well. This doesn't push him away. It makes him respect you more and work harder to earn your affection. We've covered so many crucial traits, but they all lead to this final, essential piece of the puzzle: emotional compatibility. This is the ultimate goal. It's more than just having common interests or liking the same movies. It's about being on the same wavelength. It's about how you handle conflict. Do you both believe in talking things through, or does one of you shut down? It's about your core values. Do you both prioritize family, honesty, and growth in similar ways? It's about your vision for the future. Emotional compatibility means you understand each other's emotional language. You know what soothes him when he's stressed, and he knows what makes you feel cherished. It's about a fundamental sense of we get each other. This isn't something you can fake. It's built through open communication, a willingness to be vulnerable, and a genuine desire to understand your partner's inner world. When a man finds a woman with whom he is emotionally compatible, it feels like coming home. It's a sense of ease, of rightness, of knowing that he has found his person. This is the foundation upon which a lasting, passionate love is built. We've gone through so much today, from the power of emotional safety to the magic of compatibility. And I know it can feel like a lot to remember. The truth is, mastering the art of attraction and connection is a journey. And if you want a complete roadmap, I've poured all of my best secrets into my ebook, 72+ Secrets to Make Every Man Chase You and Commit to You. It goes even deeper into the male mind and gives you actionable steps you can start using tonight. You can find the link for that right in the description below. It's my gift to you to help you on this path. But please, hear me when I say this. You do not need to be perfect. You don't need to suddenly become a different person or tick every single box on this list. The goal here is not to achieve perfection, but to understand the you create in a man. It's about focusing on your warmth, your respect, your authenticity, and your strength. That is what a high-quality man is truly drawn to. That's what makes him feel not just attraction, but a deep, soul-level connection that he's been searching for his entire life. So I want you to do two things for me. First, give this video a like and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Second, go to the comments and let me know which of these traits you feel you already embody, or which one you're excited to work on. Remember, love isn't about chasing a man. It's about becoming the kind of high-value woman the right man can't help but chase. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.